Me with his breach last time out, especially.
Why Fade over Silver? I mean, Fade's a little better at certain things. Like on attack, you can Prowler here, you can Prowler here, which means that you kind of get a cleaner re-push off of A and enough util to make sure you can clear Garage instead of just the drone or re-clearing with numbers. Like the Fade is not bad on this. It's just that the Silver's a little better for like C hits and stuff like that, A hits. Faster defaults in terms of taking shot. I like this from Heretics, right? A default and then in reaction push down towards C. Whoa!
This was a man that was missing. Musashi didn't have much to say in the previous.
Whoa!
Starts out this one with the opening pick.
Stacked round already, man. There's some nice shots going down here. Dude, Boo got deleted.
At least not to help him. Instead, Wood is coming from a different angle.
Smartly with the Prime, thank you so much. Had a Fnatic look yesterday. Honestly, really good.
Tucked in, setting traps and waiting for Eintracht Frankfurt to step into the snare.
Does he?
Up for Benji, but he doesn't know where Fizzy is.
Or just like does he get good timing of what's going on here?
Wow.
Okay. Didn't think that was going to go down like that. I thought we were going to get into a 1v1. JJ Morin with the Prime as well. Appreciate the 9 months. Thank you for that.
Already a better start from Koshmaris as well on the Neon. You can see that he's still got that level of confidence.
Heretics just get good stance. Mate, that's insane. The pre-aim's just ready for it. Bro, that's so fast.
An important pistol round you feel for Heretics to just get off the mark strong.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's go. Good. Nice!
Hey, air strafing in this game is
I think that Heretics
strong.
are a team that need that early momentum as much as I think that Eintracht Frankfurt will feed off of it in a way that you just don't want to mess with. The attackers.
Reaps with the Prime. Appreciate the 6 months. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Later, I think Fnatic win, but it's going to be close, man. Job life are good.
Koshmaris quickly able to rotate into wherever the team needs him. And as we said, Allman really not where you see his best work. If it's your first time seeing him play in the previous, you might think, well, he's got a bit to improve on. The Neon might impress more, but in this round, it hasn't. Gemalino, he's not going to keep trying to take that fight, but we're into a 4v4 with Boom.
Oh no. Oh my god. Honestly, maybe don't use the scope after what I've seen.
Hasn't been punished for all too greatly. And all right, well, he's just going to get out of here, isn't he?
No, he ain't getting out of there.
He's going to get caught. Can't make it to the TP, but damage done.
Boo is low. Doesn't have anything to lose anymore, but I'm too worried it could just get out of control. What's going on?
Oh my god.
That's
well,
that's a
close
nice
rounds.
couple of shots with
Keep
the
it
pistol.
double bulldog. Dude, it feels like no round is convincing. It's always just like a 1v1 or a 1v2 at the end.
Guardian of the Marshall, shields on a lot of players. Like, it's utility even burned. It's not the worst round for Heretics, but
certainly not the best.
It very nearly was a whole lot worse. I think that's really the problem. Benji doesn't seem to think it's an issue whatsoever. 2-0 start for the defensive side. As you said, Azuri on that breach is already proven to be a real issue, even with the Classic in hand. This time, Wood is challenged very early on.
Imagine it.
They would have had to have
whoa. Whoa.
Incredible tracking.
Wait, what the?
Okay.
What is going on with the Stinger?
Like this.
Maybe even the worst gun.
It's not the greatest of purchases, but he had the weakest weapon of the lot. Obviously,
dude, I mean, a duelist for an Astra, like I'm taking it.
Everybody else with something that can do damage when aimed at the face.
Got no smokes. I'm a little bit worried that we haven't seen any kind of even
with the
thought of hitting B. Yeah.
Trap covering off B. The Vice Wall covering off the garage. They got a lot of information early, and even more so now.
Yeah, both of those Sentinels to be challenged. On the back of Seaside. But Eintracht Frankfurt are patient. Musashi's not giving them the angle, and when they swing in the other side, there's going to be more than enough players.
A shot.
Well, to weather that storm, you would think. Great paranoia, though. That's done.
Oh, mate, last bullet. That's insane from him.
After shot, a successful hunt from the headhunter, leaving Monster all alone.
They have a Boo now. He just waits.
Spike planted.
Chamber, yeah. I mean, which looking good, man.
With,
Pistol into a bonus, just how the first one started.
Immediate headshot through the box. It's safe to say, though, the hero of the round can only come down to one man. It's Woot with that headhunter. Towards the end, he spammed all of his bullets bar one, and then uses the final shot to still take another kill at the end. This is why we're constantly talking about this guy and his individual brilliance. And it's the same start as we've already seen. An early bit of flair from Heretics, but just like the last map, we know that anything can immediately flip on its head.
Well, Azuri is having a strong
Well,
start,
this is
and
normally
it
the
was
one.
him with a sheriff.
I said I would lock in more for
very
these
same
rounds, so
round here, 3-0 down.
I feel like the time I lock in, they're just going to keep it
Slightly
clean, but who
different
knows?
Put EINTRACHT on the map. Indeed, but it was just a retake out of heaven.
Sorry, only
Gotta
two that
miss
can
a
get one
double
shot.
At least to close it out. Now for Heretics.
Oh,
All right,
one of
I'm
them.
not taking any risks. Early on, it's the peek out on long. Woot can obviously get that TP back to short if needed.
God,
he goes
so
out for a
much
little
damage
bit
from the
more.
outlaw.
The tag, then the kill. Jamalino, easy to take down. He was the one that ate that outlaw shot. And Woot,
I mean, they're just fighting
onside
together, though. It's
re-ends,
fine.
Cleaning up. Most of the danger dealt with. The spike down under their control for Heretics. Any chance of a repeat in round 4, it looks null and void.
It seems like Woot on the chamber on this map, again, is looking like a force to be reckoned with. That said, last time he played this map, he was 30-16, and he lost. Which is, it's just crazy. He even did the majority of the work on the attack side, where he was 18-9. Might be a bad sign of things to come, as he's getting more and more confident by the
Solid,
second.
man.
It's
Made a
gonna
good
end
plan
as an
once the
in-zone
spike was down
fall.
over
It's
towards
very
short.
different from what
Oh,
we
we
saw
locked in
around
for it and it
before
was
on the
clean.
previous map, and maybe
Is
that's
Breach
the
vibe on
start
Haven?
of
I mean, sure.
what could be another dominant
It's one of the
performance on
better
Haven.
Breach maps. It's just that
Oh,
there's
yeah, definitely.
there's stronger
Back in the
agents.
saddle, that's for sure for Heretics. As you said, it was a very similar performance last time. It was Woot that was leading the charge there as well, and he slowed down. But on the chamber, good luck replicating that performance. Good luck shutting him down when he can take early fights with impunity. A timeout.
Like 1 for
Gonna be
1, the
called by
Phoenix is just
Eintracht
better, to
Frankfurt
be honest.
At 4-0 down, they lost the bonus. The last round falls flat. Now that they come back to invest all their credits, the ultis are coming online. They know that it's time to put a round on the board very, very soon.
Yeah, the scary aspect, though, is that tour de force. Like, that coming through in the early round, like, sure, you have ultimates to play with, but hey, one of them takes away
I'm not really sure,
weaponry.
Mega, to be honest.
Doesn't take away the tour de force, doesn't take away
Again,
the
it just feels like it happens all the time. I haven't, like, looked at
doesn't
Wayne.
affect Woot
What about a
at
KO? It's not
all.
a great KO, man.
Okay, the Rolling Thunder
Again, Phoenix is just
makes
better.
it a bit more awkward to use some of that weaponry, but he can also just disappear. So I think that he has to be the talking point in this game so far of how we are going to deal with that. And you say that, obviously, he has the get out of jail free card. In that last round, he didn't care about it. He was just running at them. He was just almost disrespecting Eintracht Frankfurt. And then, again, it's the same case as the last
Can you
map.
move the mouse
Until you
pointer?
shut
Yeah.
him down,
Here you go.
that's only
Perfect
going
for you.
to get worse.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah,
Odin
confidence creates
and Woot
more
pops his
confidence
ult.
in the hands of Woot. The tour de force is being used early. Flash dodge, that's why he stays close to the smoke. His TP much further
Wait, has he
back.
popped his ult?
He didn't have the chance to
Yeah, okay.
push down, to push through that smoke. And now they've heard the tour de force.
Dude, as soon as you see the Fawns here, you kind of know what's going on.
Going in this direction.
Not sure I've even
Eintracht
seen like
Frankfurt
a
have
fake
their
with Fawns on
eyes
this.
Yeah.
on the prize. Blitz out, neon wall up, and there'll be no room for Woot to get anything done. But they have avoided the Rolling Thunder intentionally.
Yeah, immediate retake. 4 players already here. Boo had pushed up on the other side of the map. Now they look to try and take the weaponry away. Those guns are going to fade in just a matter
Insane
of time.
from Fizzy. He did so good here.
Because of that.
Can
Reins
TP
had to
over the
fall
wall.
back. Flank
Oops.
coming through,
Well.
but the fact is they've
Doesn't
already
really
dealt
matter
with
anymore.
everything. Eintracht Frankfurt have done well. Aggressive position, both ults combined, and
Maybe they
dealing
need
with
to
an
react
incredibly
differently if the Fawns
dangerous
goes
site.
in, but
And we talk
I
about
don't know.
Boo in these clutch scenarios, but out of the smoke, he has to be perfect, and now they've seen him. It really isn't an escape. It doesn't seem like he has any plans of it either, though.
yeah, he just wanted an extra kill to do damage.
Boo TPing past the wall but still activating it. I think that's a necessity. A little bit of an oopsie, but I think Benji did really well on the retake. Actually, thank you very much, replay team. It was that fight there. Like, you see Koshmaros diving in for the site, looking exclusively to default. He doesn't care about backside. And then he gets swung. He should be dead to rights. But Benji was there to pick up a double. Unfortunately, That was about all that there was to report in terms of positives for Heretics in that round.
Yeah, well, other than the read, like they knew exactly what was going on.
Dude, they're just
Because of
resorting
Blue,
to
but,
fast strats
yeah,
now.
they weren't able to cope with it. Early stun. Does he stick around? Oh,
Saw so much. It's a good little jump in from him though.
Coming in that direction. Hunter's Fury, it's hunting down Riens, and even looking to try and take Boo as well.
1, 2, 3, get back to sight here.
Boo goes back in.
God, they annihilated
tries
them.
to follow.
This is a nice little X-Sec, by the way. Got a recon that lands on site. We're stunning over towards long. We've got Fawns, and then the second Fawns goes over towards Spawns. We're kind of layering it.
It's weird because it
in terms of where they might be going back. They can't jump spot with the Fawns as well. And then Sova ult. Is you overwhelming? Strong hit.
Now, if Eintracht Frankfurt at that stage
See, this is the kind of stuff, man, that we want other teams to be doing. Just set strats with ults that are like such good theory that you're just going to win the round. Like, unless you literally start maybe 4-3 here, I don't think you win that round. There's just too much into it. There's too much util.
Still not the end of the world for Heretics, but for Eintracht Frankfurt,
They've even got like the recon that they do lands a little slower, so they can actually make sure that they like capitalize off of the space instead of losing their time with the recon.
I think the
good.
last having the rolling thunder for
Ein Shoko Muffin with the tier 1. Appreciate the 4 months, mate. Thank you for doing that.
The contact, removing their weaponry, but this was just, yeah, there's nowhere to go. Absolutely no opportunity for Riens to escape.
Dude, that's nice, man.
That Hunter's Fury proving deadly. This
Well, did
round,
they, mate, I would need to look at their Fawns again. This was the Heretics Fawns, right? Yeah, okay.
Only the overdrive available. But the pace they've been hitting has definitely been causing Heretics issues.
I think Benji thought that the Thorns would delay that little bit longer.
Midnight Swift as well with the Prime. Appreciate the 14 months. Is this elimination? Yeah, it is. Lower bracket. Teams are done for the year if they lose.
Not quite. Poor Boo was, well, he was too far
And that's a tech pause.
Benji was the man coming to his aid. For Team Heretics, 4-2. It's been 2 rounds in a row now. It's slipped out of their control. Eintracht Frankfurt showing up and not in the way that we've seen before with, like, they didn't have that big 4K to get them into things. They haven't needed that injection.
Casters, I put them up
of
ever so
of
slightly.
confidence of adrenaline early on. Oh, whoa, whoa!
Oh, what the hell?
Wow, Fizzy!
I was like, I like that. Fizzy and Azuri have a nice little cute moment, and then
There's no need for that, was
Musashi
there?
tries to third wheel and just gets wrecked.
No, man. Jesus.
Oh,
Fizzy,
Fined.
Fizzy's not letting
If
go
it's
of
in
that.
line with everything else, they might get
You don't know,
fined.
man.
But I think because it's within the team, they'll be okay.
Watch that first half on Lotus, don't you?
You would like to
Don't
think.
you play jovial with me. All right, well, Fizzy's cold down on that stage.
Tier 2
It's a
team
little
fined, yeah, that might be the
technical
whole of
pause
their
and see
salary,
the
actually.
background there.
That might be the whole of their year gone.
Interrupt the momentum of some teams, but it looks like it's all smiles down on the stage for Frankfurt.
You actually
Yeah, no.
end the year in
Musashi,
debt.
Understandably.
Yeah, he's just been wrecked. He's been wrecked. Everyone at home has seen it. And there might not be any coming back from that, but
It's going to be a GIF as well, isn't it?
from there,
I'm going to use that a lot.
from their perspective,
Do you think
Few
Heretics
rounds
will
in a
make any
row.
changes in the future?
high impact ults thrown in.
Chat.
But they have been thrown in
For
a
everyone
reason and
asking,
they've
do I
worked.
think this
And
team
that's
will
the
make a
thing, like,
change?
you utilise
I think there are going to be
you
4
managed to
teams
negate
roughly
Woot's early
that stay the
success,
same
and it
into
becomes
next
a
year.
much
That's
easier
it.
game.
I
He
think
was the win factor
every
in a
other
couple of
team
those
is going to
rounds
make
that
changes.
Heretics were able to get over the line, and
I reckon there'll be Paper
if you
X,
could
maybe.
avoid him, the
I reckon it'll
dodge
be
C
Lev,
strat,
maybe.
It does seem to go a little bit more swimmingly.
I don't know who the other 2 are, to be honest with you.
There has been 2 rounds in a row.
I've got
Not the
2
biggest
teams
of
beat.
gaps, but look at that behind you. I see a
Maybe like
timer. Usually have a
who
timer
are friends?
on a technical pause.
NRG?
That's 'cause it's a tactical break.
Yeah, NRG
Being
maybe.
called here. Team
I'm
Heretics
not entirely
not
sure about
happy to
Kiko,
lose
but I think
for
they're
2
going to
in
have a good
row.
end to the
They're
year, so probably.
feeling the momentum slip away.
Maybe like a
Knowing
friends
coming into
team
this
like
round,
BBL.
The economy is going to start to stretch thin. This is their moment to show up early on. This timeout should help the course correct, or at least that's the hope.
Yeah, I think that, again, when we talk about coaches and their proactivity, I think that
Nongshim, I don't know
Trevor
enough about the
is
team.
someone that, we get to see his reactions
Nongshim
often, even some of the
change
things
a
he
lot, though.
says, and if he
I feel like a
spots things out
Korean
quite
team
often with this
will
squad
always
that
change
he's not a
stuff.
fan of, and I think that the last couple of rounds, again, it looked a little disjointed about.
I'm
what
telling
the
you, I
plan
think it's
was
going
in
to be
that
4
moment.
teams
Like, do we
max stay
dive in
like
and try and
the
win
same
this round
5
2v5
and
while
coach.
2 players are on the other side of the map? Do we go
What about
in? Do
Liquid?
we
Mate,
wait
Liquid
and try
already
and
signed
play it as a
GSR.
retake? Whatever it was, it didn't work, and I think that correcting those things early. Like the first 4 rounds were incredibly clean. You win a bonus round, you get yourself into that head start. You want to convert that because we've already seen versus Na'Vi.
Go, go, go.
Shadows traveling.
Some of those rounds slip away from them.
Oh, wasting no time. It's
Boo, no.
dropping them all. And Koshmaris.
What happened to my game, bro? What did I just watch?
For Musashi. Puts them back into the lead now in a 4 versus 3. The man advantage, the drone clearing Benji. He will not make it out. The spam from Azuri, deadly. And even with Monster on a sliver of health, a few pixels make up his health bar. It doesn't matter. They've got a 2-man advantage on the attack to play with and all the time in the world.
Unfortunately, now the dodge will
Foot will stay the same, but
work
bench
because
TMV.
Probably also want to try and dodge re-ends.
Mate, Foot will re-sign TMV for sure. TMV's been great for them, to be
Heretics.
honest.
This pause, not of a technical or tactical nature, is only going to start to put doubts in their mind. You can see Woot starting to look
Are you
behind
guys
his
ready?
re-ends, is starting
Don't
to
replay that in.
look
Mate,
for
it's going to be
clues.
a
Now they are in the
20-second
right place at the
slow-mo
right time.
replay
Them
of just
sticking
whiffs,
together
man.
on this B site could be the undoing of their opponents. Woot. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he tries to.
It doesn't matter what else happens in the
through
rounds,
this,
they're not
and
going to
instead
replay
he's
it. It's just
caught
all going to be the
Monster,
whiffs.
the one player that was
Ooh, mate, they're really feeling it.
to that headhunter.
2v4 at its peak.
Musashi's well known at this point.
What?
They think he's gone backside. They think he might have slipped away. They're even revealing for him there towards the connector.
Oh, he's missed
They
the
don't
they-
have the information.
They
The
have to
trail
know.
doubled
They have
back
to know.
on
No,
him.
they do
Now
know.
they've
They know, right?
barrel
Figured it
scene.
out. There you
He's
go.
dead.
The
But
Odin's
it's
just
time.
huge.
Time ticking away, and with no smokes there, they've got to take this battle. Rien's
have
waiting
no
for the
idea where
swing
the
out of
Asher
window,
is.
not knowing where Fizzy is.
What a
he
shot.
sits and
Good jump peek.
waits. Nothing given away.
Damn,
We're
nicely done.
worried about
A
his
little
back.
carried away in the
And they'll
2v4 maybe.
finally-
2v3
they won't
pop
even
fade
see it.
out.
Look, Fizzy staying tucked behind that wall. Ah, he's giving it away now. Now they know they were about stacked up there.
I like the
hand
idea after the
showed.
tech pause. Just
When the
spam
chips
over
are
towards B. I
already
thought we were
down,
going to be
it's 4 to 3,
seeing
and
it a lot. I will say in boost defense, that's a hard angle. And then he runs into a wall.
For God's sake, Tom.
Like, it's hard to shoot down in this game.
Yeah, it's a big whiff from Boo, and that would have changed the course of the round. I don't think we would have seen, was it Kosh just running in with
I like
the spray?
we had that almost as like we have our own camera in the drone just for the whole round. It's like, yeah, we're gonna get that. That was a sick replay. I like that. Well,
Good shot.
Azuri having another lights out round, but this one will be started off by Woot. As said, his operator has been one of the few things that have undone EINTRACHT Frankfurt, but not for the last 3 rounds.
Mate, how's he
Spams coming through from Koshmaris.
done a perfect outline?
Benji under some serious pressure, stunned up, and the spams the other way.
Mate, this Odin off is outrageous. Please just take him
Benji,
down.
though, dives back in off that distraction. Fizzy's now sneaking up. He's got
Oh,
the
what a
timing
shot.
right, but Benji's landing everything. Eventually spammed low.
Dude, look
but
at the
he still
HPs.
stands.
It's just one of those rounds.
Might get
I
another.
feel like he's gonna win that as
Oh,
well, but they
again!
tell Leo with
Again!
the
I'm telling you,
double.
it's just
The
once a
gun,
map, bro.
4
What's
bullets
going
left
on?
in the gun. He picks up a few landing to Rien's. It makes it a bit
Never seen
easier.
a team get
But
collided this
Azuri,
much.
another big performance needed, okay? The
Just,
first
we
is
got to
given to
study
him.
it.
Rien's has found him, but at a hefty cost. Plant coming through. Another 1v1 here with a big mistake. Rolling Thunder online in the post plant. No, they'll group up. They'll take this together, Boo. A little bit ahead
Oh,
of the goal.
nah.
And it's a
No
mistake
way.
that they will pay
Dude, I think they got an
for.
eco as
Azuri
well.
with a Red Bull
I can't
clutch,
believe it.
puts
It's a
us 4 to
2v4,
4.
right?
He's
Tell me it's
been
not a
so
2v5.
good. So good in this series. The last couple of them,
I'm pretty sure it's 2v4. Dude, why again a collat every single time?
Both players lining up perfectly. I had no idea that the other would be there.
Oh, it's a
But
2v5.
this was perfectly read.
It's an actual 2v5.
The swing out couldn't have been better timed in both occasions.
you see this?
FNS, what did he say?
Well,
Are you
sorry,
seeing
look at the
this?
some friends along the way.
My guy might be in
Again,
ranked
it's the
right now.
same. Woo, kicking
Trying to
off
replicate
around,
it.
Boo, adding another great start to these rounds from Heretics, but conversions have just not been there.
That's the worst way for it to go.
Oh, oh
There's
boy.
at least a pick back
Oh no,
for
they got
Boo,
so
but
excited.
Even in this 2v5,
Oh, they were
these are
giving it,
rounds
man.
they've let slip.
They were giving it. He was doing a
EINTRACHT
shout out to his
Frankfurt
favorite streamer, and now they've just instant ecoed.
facing another big play needed. 4 pistols, the Headhunter being one of them. and a rifle, but that will change very soon as Heretics take that A main control. Another rifle picked up onto Koshmaris. Rienz is going to do the same.
Or
And then the retake of the B site. Yes, they have a Rolling Thunder. Yes, they have a Cosmic Divide, but finding anything from here, you would need another miracle. And we just saw one in the previous round. It was the same man to deliver it. But these are greater odds.
There's no way. Well, first man's easy, but now they know where he is, and they're
dude, that's a lot
surrounding
of
him
guns
before
on the
this
floor
can
for them
get
to
too
pick up. Their money
dangerous.
gets incredible from this.
A round out of absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
For the side of Team Heretics.
They got to use some ults into this round.
Being able
Got
to
a breach
combine
ult. As people breach ult over
grant
towards
them
A.
the ammo to Thrifty to keep the lead. In fact, just as we thought Eintracht Frankfurt were about to win out this half, this happens.
Heretics really needed a round like this as well. Like, it's brutal to do.
Dude, they just
all
kind of
the
like
hard
forgot about
work
the close
early
angle here.
and be undone by individual plays. Yes, it's like Boo was a little
He thought he was
ahead
so
of Wu,
fine.
coming through Garage and so on, but at the end of the day, those shots just shouldn't be hit.
Monoman,
Jamalino's
thank you so
collab,
much. Monoman with the
Missouri
prime.
sprayed
Appreciate you
out
doing
2
that,
rounds
mate.
ago.
Thank you.
That changed the vibe on Heretics, but this is a quick
Are we going
reset
fast with
for
breach
them.
ult?
The timeout
Dude,
might
normally
not
when you have
come,
breach ult, you just spam over towards A, but
We're
that's
back
mostly
to
because you
rifles on
normally
both
save an
sides.
omen flash and get under, and then when you're
Lots of
after
ultis. Rolling
plant.
Thunder already
With
put
this
through.
one,
That's
they
gonna
don't really
catch
have anything
Root,
to
but
secure
they
them
can't follow
in terms of
up with it.
after plants, and the
Device setup
Thorns
is
has
delayed,
fully
but
messed up the
Thorns
timing.
active from the other side of the map. Benji has stopped the push, and he's given his team a chance.
Dude,
But
I mean, they line up
Musashi,
again here.
the silent hero,
Dude,
draws
Kosh
his
has just
second
slid
blade,
perfectly
and
in line
blood
with his
is
teammate
spilled.
and blocked everyone.
Team Heretics.
And he
only
also,
Benji left, and I don't think he's going
he
for
also
this
got
one.
absolutely annihilated by the Thorns. Dude,
It's not even
SGE's
that
like
much
set
value in
strats are
making it
really good,
costly.
man.
He's already got his ultimate online, and I don't think he wants to feed any more kills over to Azuri. But yeah, again, you look at this round as Heretics seemingly having the right
They could
players
run
in
it
the right
again.
place at the right time.
They got Sova.
Eintracht Frankfurt just completely run over them, dominate possession of the site.
I do
FNS
think
on
that's
this
what
one.
Heretics
The
called
problem
the
is,
timeout
right,
for. Like, it
to
was
say that
two
FNS
pacey
is
rounds
say that
from
FN is like
Eintracht Frankfurt.
he's
They
playing
just
ranked or
got
something. He's got a
hit
second
and
monitor
hit
here.
hard.
Here's
Some
about the
mistakes
shout
were
out.
made.
He tunes
The
into the
timeout's
game.
called, and
Tunes
Eintracht
out.
Frankfurt
He tunes
changed
into
as
them
well.
getting
I mean,
ecoed.
keep
And he's like,
running the
"What
same
the
thing
hell? I'm
after
not
your
watching
opponent
this."
calls a timeout.
And then they
You're
do a
probably gonna
perfect
lose
round
the round.
after.
They're probably
And then
countering.
now he's going to tune in again. Does that
So
mean that they
also
do something
freeze and
bad?
They play it slow, continue to find success. But now after a hiccup, after a bump
Like
in
my
the
guy's
road in
my guy's
round
trying to
nine,
impress FNS, and he's just
also
he keeps
aggressive
tuning in at the
and
wrong
control,
time.
my guy. Listen, just do it again. Just run at them. Just take the aggressive fight, dump those ultimates. And I think the key thing is how quickly they're getting A long.
I mean, they have got 4 on site. They should be winning.
That's his point.
Is Stu any good? Yeah, he's
I
very,
think
very,
that's his
very
point.
good.
Like, they have them in the right place.
He's mechanically
They
great,
actually
but
use
he's
the
also
Rolling
very
Thunder
similar
as
to
well, so he's
Kang
still
though,
got
so I don't know what they're going to do role-wise. He should play Perma Yoru. What is that one?
Early fights. Maybe that's the key. He needs to die so that the other players are willed into life.
When in doubt, you get the double loader now.
It has been taken by one of the players because the other is now trapped behind a wall. Drone up. It's going to give them vision over the backside, but they saw the player fade away. Rienz now has done damage. Jamalino is still somewhat unknown. Maybe it looks like they're going to wait to group up. You also have to bear in mind, though, that
They go up against
Hunter's
no vision
Fury
block. They can go
is
down towards
available
long.
here.
Yeah, Hunter's Fury's
Feels
there.
like
Makes
the
it
Odins
hard
are a
to
little
play
scary.
all on long, but no smokes for the defensive side. Not even the wall there for Koshmaris.
Mate, just leave sight, bro. Just leave sight.
For Eintracht Frankfurt with that long plant. Damage done, but no kill. Rienz on low HP. Still a deadly factor to deal
Here
with.
comes the Sova.
But the ult from Jamalino. He'll swing out wide. Hunter's Fury put through. Stealing damage. But it won't.
Dude, look at the
find
HP,
more
it's
than
done.
one. Rienz on a sliver will go
Very,
down
very
to
nice.
the laser gun. And Eintracht
Look hard to play against, to be honest.
they land themselves a 6th.
Yeah, really nice post-plant setup. While you're trying to dodge a Hunter's Fury, having an overdrive up against you is a literal nightmare. It can just spam
Uli? Oh, Uli would have gone
beams
crazy for
towards
this
you.
one.
And the second Benji goes down, you have to feel like it's almost over. The amount of tags that he
Oh,
did,
that was
clearing
nice,
out
man. He was almost out of that.
until it's only Rienz left, who was already tagged. 4-0 start for the side of Heretics.
Not
Since
wrong,
then,
they should
have
be winning
won
those.
But a singular round.
And they even tried there. They tried to play aggressive, take the fight to Eintracht Frankfurt down mid. It didn't work. And again, the easy take. Jamalinho much further forward than expected.
My God, man, this duel.
The kill. Kosh dodges the stun. Converts
Whoa.
one. Boo's got one with the classic. And what a start.
The ult hadn't even hit yet, and Boo still got his classic out. No, yeah, time still.
It was still going. He just did that for fun.
Fatal goes in, hits one. I mean, the Astra is going to say Boo can't stick that.
Thought about it and decided, probably wisely, against it. They now know where the majority of players are. The Nightfall hit one, the other C-Long. Timing here for Kosh could be problematic, but he takes
Dude, Kosh nearly lost that.
Keeps them in an advantageous position. 45 seconds left for Eintracht Frankfurt to play with. It's been a great string of rounds for them.
Timing's going to be good for Heretics.
In between, but if it ends as a 6-6 half,
it just
it's not too damning for Heretics.
And it should end that way as well. It looked like they were going back towards the operator of Woot. But even as they change direction, Woot's got them boxed in. Either mid, garage, or C-Long at the moment. There's not many more angles Azuri could surprise them from. Look how passive they're playing towards the B side as well. Their base is covered. Even the walk through mid not possible with that trap down, and now they know exactly where Azuri is. The Op will slowly make his way to long, and without any opportunities being offered up.
It's round the corner.
He's got a good position.
No, yeah, he has a good
know
position.
the chances of him stepping back into that angle.
Just ignore your flash, mate.
Okay, he has chosen the right way, and he's in the smoke now. This could get dangerous.
Oh, the spam's in. He's made a space, and I thought for a second he might just be able to thread the needle. A very good read on the scenario for Azuri, but a much better round coming through for Heretics. After a solid start, they will be able to at least come out level, but a great resurgence. Nonetheless, a man we always love to hear from. We've got Riens with an interview from before the match.
Thank you so much for joining me, Riens. I wanted to bring up a topic that's been going on with yourself mentioning it, I think, with Sheep Esports in an article recently, and also when I spoke to Benji last about inconsistency. Why do you think that that's happening with Team Heretics at the moment?
It's a good question. I can't answer this.
I don't really have an idea. I think if we knew why, we could solve it, you know?
Dude, I'm not sure anyone knows.
My guess is just mental, I would say. You know, one day, like, we really want to win, we're hungry, and, like, we are there mentally, but another day, maybe we're, like, not ready to fight, I would say, maybe. That might be the reason.
Okay, and something else that Benji had mentioned to me, that a word that I picked up on was trust. And I had saw a video of you guys from the voice comms basically being vulnerable with the boys before that last map in your last series. How important is it for you to be able to have those moments with the rest of your teammates?
I mean, from my side individually, it's like really important to have that trust in my teammates to share like anything, you know, in game, outside of the game. But especially in game, like if I feel in a certain way, I have to share it with them so they can understand me and they can help me, you know. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like we definitely did see an uncharacteristic performance from you in the last series. So how are you kind of working to make that better today?
I think I just don't overthink it, you know, and just do whatever I do on match days, my routine and everything, and then I believe it's going to be fine today.
Okay, well, best of luck today, Riens.
Thank you.
You still think Tier 2 is there a chance for champs? I mean, I gave him 1%. The percent has definitely gone up from 1%, but it only looks like EMEA looks... Like EMEA the only ones that can do it.
I don't think they're going to be happy with that, especially considering
and
how
it will be EP or Fireflux.
The fact that they're already a map down, going into Ascent, if it's a
2% now?
Here,
I think it's above 2% now for sure.
On Heretics. I mean, it will either way, but
it might even be like a 5%.
And that's because Heretics, the Spanish organization, they are one that's expected to make it all the way.
Let's say the EP, are top. They get to top 8 and they'd still be upper bracket. 1, 2, 3.
If you want to be there, no guarantees.
They have to win 3 or 4. Maybe it's more than 5%.
Yeah, I was about to say, they've gone from needing 5 wins in a row now to just needing 4, but that includes 2 maps in a row here.
It's 3 in a row to get top 2. Not bad, man.
Lotus. Ascent is what awaits us.
Yeah, I'd still give them 5% though, just because the teams that aren't playing right now have a break. You'd have to beat 2 teams that have a break.
Although, can say the same at least in challenges.
And at least know
for the
Liquid's going to
side
be good with the time off.
of EINTRACHT Frankfurt. Now there is a gap
I don't know
on
about
this A site. The Woot is looking to exploit, but that gap,
and
as he
BBL probably
walks
as well.
up, is being
They can
filled
fully
in.
revert back to all of the
Not
Yori
seeing
stuff.
anything, but maybe
even though
in
they're pretty
for
much
a
already there.
nasty surprise. The timing, it doesn't look the best. He's got maybe a bit further than expected. Will at least take one. Anything more would be great, but I think he now should have the information for his team.
Monster standing by the slide, caught, but
K-Cop also. K-Cop on a set strat kind of team though.
Stays alive, claims that backside control. They're going to accelerate. They're going to build on this. Musashi's there to cut them down to size. Back to a 3v3 with the paranoia dodged.
Everyone's
Heretics,
split up.
they've been denied the option to scale towards C main. They don't have any real control of their own at the moment. And often you don't see teams wanting to just sit on the site and wait. It's hard because, again, pressure can be applied from every side, and that's what we see. Fizzy striking,
180?
and then immediately there's a trade.
Damn, bro, look at this team. Oh my god, it's super, super doable. Heretics must be a little scared right now. Dude, double Senti comp and they got to go on attack now?
I think
They
again,
lose
I
pistol?
think Woot does well to get them the initial read, get them the space in towards the other side of the map, but it's maybe some slight overextensions and needing some space to fight from. And once they're able to isolate those battles, again, it's Musashi that is able to bring home another round. He seems to be having fun. He hasn't let what Fizzy did to him get to him.
Yeah, well, I mean, Fizzy's got a taste of karma now. He's having that map 1 Musashi performance.
Woot buys heavy armor, 6 bullets.
I would regret behaving the way I did a little bit earlier if I was
Hey,
him.
look at that stronghold in Garage. Flash Thorns, double
Maybe
stack
Musashi
star.
should be waving to him instead. Turn to the side. Hello down there. And then Fizzy stands up. That'd be the problem. Well, 7-6 advantage for the underdog. And it looks like Garage is going to be a big challenge from Heretics. They're going into the judge, and well, it's not going too well. Luckily, Azuri was there to help out.
The breach was ready.
Well, Fizzy, Musashi, and Jamalino.
Look at the HPs, by the way. 21, 40, 40. It's
I'm not
close
saying
rounds.
this round would have been in competition, but it certainly would have been in danger. It might still be in danger,
winnable.
actually.
Yeah, it's actually winnable.
I was going to say it in the last round, but Boo, it does seem when maybe all the noise fades away and
Don't think you can ever go through doors and win, though.
Play. That's where he does some of his best work.
Unless he smokes
Still
off window, I
has a
guess.
Smoke. Another about to be available as well. So he can maybe try and play with the minds of his opponents.
30 seconds left.
With Vice being dead, that wall no longer plays
Gives
a part.
himself
Now,
a good go at
who
this.
is healthy is the one that's watching him, waiting for him to round this corner. The pistol up
Unlucky.
close would be good. But
Yeah, it would have been like one shot distance, and then
better
everyone else
than
is
anyone
just
else in the server, let's be real. He is
easy to finish off.
16, 7, and then 12 assists on top of that as well.
Yeah, Flash didn't get this corner.
Yeah, you said it at the start, and the fact that he's able to do this in a breach as well.
No.
That's usually something that's going to pull you down a little bit, weigh you down, but well, for Azuri, it doesn't seem
Woot
to have
gets
any
the
effect.
Outlaw.
It's one of two things.
Or
It's
that he
either
can
you
one-shot.
frag and you're not playing breach properly,
Exactly.
or you're playing it properly and you can't
And he
frag.
ults.
Like I think, like for example,
Not even
like
close to
Kesmin
ults.
played a bit breach.
No
He
one's
was
even
great at
near
fragging.
ults.
Teammates love the breach.
This is a classic.
They loved him carrying.
I mean,
Pick
he's
up the
also-
AWP, pressure
Azuri's
over
got
towards
16
C.
kills, 12
Rotate
assists.
goes out through
Fair to
B.
say he's doing his
Hold the
job
rotate
at
angle,
this
get a free
point.
kill.
In
NB.
both ways. He's doing his job and then some.
His cast is going to
Rotate
be
never comes in.
All right, mate.
He might get one though.
EINTRACHT Frankfurt.
If he's still holding the angle, he's gonna have a duel.
2-round lead, decent buy coming into this one. 2
Okay,
bulldogs,
dude, it's
some
well-timed smoke,
pistols, and a judge. There is potential. The judge playing towards A short. Of course, they're going to expect it. In and around Garage, with the damage it did a few rounds ago, or last round, not a few, just one. But although it looked like Heretics were going to late play into that, it looks like they're changing direction, at least wanting to feign some control. But with 4 players,
Another Garage
they're
lockdown.
taking it. The B side is wide open if they decide to go that way. It's only
I mean, they got
wall.
breach damage to stop
Stands
the
to
initial
slow them.
plant here.
Well,
And then they should react by pushing through
Laris
Garage.
Gonna slow them.
didn't give a damn. He's the one that's tripped. He's taken the space. The rest look to try and wrap round behind.
Ah, dude,
I say the
Musashi
rest,
bailed on
it's only
that.
Jamalino. They've still got that trap as well to hold
Ooh.
for Fizzy.
Okay.
And even getting into that site whatsoever is going to be incredibly difficult. Again, a lot of damage being done to these players. They do have to be a little bit careful. The spams eventually get the job done, but it's in a trade for a lot of damage.
Just lock him in now.
Rian seems well
Just
aware.
lock him in.
The player
push him
trying
into
to
the,
sneak
judge.
through from behind. It is all about damage
Ah,
at this
mate.
point, and well, Fizzy clearly thought he was a little bit more under the radar than he was.
He waited so long with the judge out, took his ghost out. I was like, oh, he thinks maybe they're deep window. Yeah, the judge won't be so good, but the ghost pop. I think he just runs out with his knife. I don't know what happened there. But all right, fair enough. A rifle carried forward by Monster, but that's about it. And for Eintracht Frankfurt, it's just a gamble round that doesn't pay off. Like, they play the extremities, they put the judge down on A short, and you hope that, and often I guess it's true, like Garage and B are decent risks. It's not as many long lane ways for you to take. There's a few little corners for the pistols to hide in, and with the flood potential of a pistol buy on the B side, it's quite hard to not hold on to after. You can play back in main, but to get in there in the first place and get enough space to get the plant down can be dangerous. So they're just hoping that space is respected, and it wasn't. Heretics find themselves some free ground, and obviously in a round like that, it should be easy to hold on to once it's claimed.
Born so no one pushes through their smoke. I feel like the only comp that likes to fight like that is
Looking to try and
a
level.
Phoenix comp, no? Unless they got some breach stuff, but I
Ultimates
doubt it.
Yet to come online for either side, but Musashi
This is the phones that
is
used to hit the
incredibly
roof.
Close.
Wait, isn't that when they... Yeah, you might be right.
The early feel of the map.
I
is
feel like
there
that's a
is
different lineup,
no
though.
competition. Evidently,
It used to be here, right?
Eintracht Frankfurt thought this was going to be more of an A play.
This is
but
good
it's
from
also just
Kosh.
Look at the delay.
They can break
have
this, create
so
pressure over
much
towards here. He
vice
should
utility
insta-group up with his
covering
team now, hit C.
towards that C side
But
of the
instead,
map.
he wants
They
to
also
sell
then
the
have
fake, but he's already
the
solved the
global
pressure. They don't need to do
utility
this.
on the other side.
He solved the pressure. Why would my
Again,
duelist
he's
be here?
trying to sell a bit of a ruse,
That's better
but
than
this
just
is the
sending it in
delay.
like this.
You can't go anywhere near
Like
those
this right
doors.
here
You
is
definitely
the
can't
best
be
thing you could possibly hope for.
vulnerable while you're stood
A
in
drone
there.
going out and your
Just look at the
duelist
amount
is there
of
when you want to
time
sell a
that
fake.
alone has bought.
That's
There's now
incredible.
a second player in the site,
You
a
would
third
go
not far
rotate,
away.
join your team, then
And
you smoke here if you
Musashi
really
has
want
that
to smoke
all to
here.
play with
But
to disrupt if he needs to.
it's a good time Omen flashes
Spot
Fade Eye.
Fizzy towards the back. They're going to be ready when they swing the backside, but not ready for Fizzy. With Boo alone. His position moments ago known, and now the steps heard.
Ooh.
Okay.
He
Has
does
all-
extremely well
Oh,
to take
look
out
at
Monster,
my
but the
guy,
TP
though.
will be his undoing. Musashi is
Damn,
waiting
that was
here
nice.
with the
Bruh,
open
he's
hand.
all over it.
And the ninth locked in now for Eintracht Frankfurt. Musashi on his feet again.
He made me nervous because he was 10 HP. I was like, there was a small chance that Boo was able to react. But this is just, I love watching the way that they're using this Vice Astra combo. As I was calling out at the beginning of the round, like, you have an opportunity
Sova
to
ult, and then
grab well to
he's
smoke
instantly already on the
3
rotate
different
back.
chokes on the map.
This is Omen ult, bro. Hello. Hello.
The second the ruse is figured out, as Koshmar is just running in alone on the A site, they make that contact, he immediately just pops the util, calls for rotations, and can hold
One,
that side of
two,
the map
three,
so
they
much
can't buy
longer than
next. They
anybody
force
else. So it's
into
just
it.
a great setup from
Rienz
Eintracht
gets a kill, he
Frankfurt.
gets his ult. Or potentially C long orb.
Well, it's starting to fade from possibility and morph into reality. Eintracht Frankfurt
Dude, Heretics
winning
were
against Heretics
expecting
today.
him to go
Honestly,
aggro
looking
on
at
this.
game, I predicted Frankfurt, but I
Not sure they're
really
gonna go
looked
that
at it as a
aggro. He
coin
got double
flip. I
senti
think
comp.
Either of these teams could dominate, either of these teams could get smashed, and we could very well have a very close game. But for Team Heretics, losing 2-0, that wasn't really in my mind. Like, getting smashed on a map, sure, but you're telling me Woot can have a lights-out performance like he did in the start of both maps? You're telling me Rienz isn't going to enter God mode? Koshmaris on the Neon isn't going to deliver? Like, it feels impossible for them to not have that one, but Eintracht Frankfurt...
I will say the third of the
God,
three
this
things
could
you
be-
said is more likely than the other two.
I got no idea how this goes. This could be
One of these
devastating.
is not like the
If they
other.
walk into the angle. 3
I
here.
was with you, and then you lost me.
Went a little bridge too far. Perhaps they did there on that contact play. Kosh deleted. Benji will fall as well. Now Musashi doesn't even move. He is
Damn, look at him, little
steadfast
double
in
swing
his
on this
hold
as
of
well.
long, but
What an absolute lockdown. Mate, Weber's got to get involved here. They need a timeout.
In the end, but 12 seconds with the spike. He is not getting this planted. Although he's got a couple of
Awesome
kills.
down to an eco.
The result's the same.
Mate, Heretics are in a lot of trouble. This is their year done.
And it's going to be Gemelino.
And you would imagine that this would be the end of the 5 together.
Frankfurt make it to double
Maybe
digits.
even the core of what's going to be happening next year. I feel like some of the Turkish players will want to go back to Turkey.
36 teams. They went through an LCQ to be one of the remaining team that makes it to this tournament. They lose their opening match to GX, which I'll be honest with you, for me was a
champ points. They would need a lot of things to go right.
Game, I was like, they're not making that run. And if you disagree with me, GX already out. So I think that tells you everything you need to know.
Unlucky, mate. Yeah, bad gamble.
But going up against mates into Heretics, I was like, okay. I didn't expect them to get through the mates. I didn't expect them to get through Heretics. But they are 3 rounds away from doing both.
For them to qualify through champ points, mate, I think Fnatic have a better chance of getting a run, to be honest with you.
Further and further into this tournament. I'd also like a stat that I don't know is necessarily possible to get, but it's Musashi's KD before being flipped off and after being flipped off.
It's going to be a very
too
positive
close.
stat for him.
I think it is.
Motivation.
Yeah, I think it's too close.
Maybe that needs
There's
to happen
always,
more often.
if you get third, there's a, sorry, if you get third, there's a +5. If you get fourth, there's a +4. Like all of these teams and up would beat them. How does it work for head-to-head when in terms of like where you get in stage 2, right? They would lose the head-to-head to all of these as well.
Quite tell.
Also, that was a guy from
That's a GX coach.
Was that the other game?
That was League of Legends, yeah. Just in case you couldn't determine that. GX are not in the tournament. You just said that as well.
They would need K-Corp to get third or fourth. Yeah, I think that is right. K-Corp would have to get third and fourth. But then, what else happens?
My sanity, but we're back. We're so back.
They need another team also.
On the board for EINTRACHT Frankfurt.
Back on the Rift.
They would need a tier 2 team to come third or fourth also. Yeah, K-Corp third, fourth, tier 2 team third, fourth. You're right. God, the chances of that though.
Either way, no, they don't. Low buy.
I guess it's doable.
And Fizzy has just spammed out Rien's, dropped the spike.
Stinger buy, go for a low buy here. I mean, it's 7-11 now.
That was Rien's going, let's go in, guys. Then she's getting shot in the face. Well, the body multiple
For
times.
that to happen, you would also need Vitality and... Yeah, that's true. You would need Foot Vitality to be in the final. Dude, it's the chat. The chances of it are insanely low. They got to win this game.
This is looking way more competitive than it should be for Heretics. They popped an ult, got immediately stopped, and now we're in a 3v3. But Fizzy, well, he's flipping them off. Oh my goodness, it's a 4K from Fizzy. He's been quiet all map.
Yeah, they would need Vitality and Foot to get first and second, and then mate, and then they need K-Corp and one of the tier 2 teams to get third, fourth.
It's a round that they needed. Like that got really shaky in the middle. Early spam works.
Very unlikely.
But then it's again just this aftershock causing issues and just everybody swarming at once, playing as a team.
Was my ace.
That's fine.
This is the round.
Yeah, Musashi was there telling him, steal it, take the kill. Everybody, we need the round.
This is the big round.
That guy back on the board.
Bruh, did they use Fado? I didn't even process in my head. This is their big round. They use Fado and the Eco. They gotta get this orb. You gotta have a Visor here. They can't get into sites right now.
He has shown up, and for Heretics now, it's their moment to do the same. We are approaching the end of the line for Los Niños. The run to Barcelona looking like it's going to be denied, falling at the hands.
Oh yeah, it's a Spanish org as well.
A tier below.
Oof.
Right now, it doesn't look like it.
It's worth mentioning as well. The first event they made it to, the miracle run, was Madrid. They had the chance to
keep
make
an
it
eye
back
on
to
Monster
Spain.
right now.
The
He can insert himself into spawn without triggering the trip.
EMEA title in a different place other than Berlin.
Dude, he thinks he has all 5 locked in, chat.
And Monster has found himself in a very interesting spot. Not just because of where he is, but also because of where Boo is. This is a massive gap that has been exploited. He's now surrounded, probably confused by that.
No, he didn't get that kill. He ran away. And he gave up his
Boo also
pause.
shot at him. So Monster knows now there was a flank coming through. He flees
That's an important
immediately,
kill.
But then Fizzy goes push.
Dude, there's still 3
He
on
wanted
A
his
side
ace this
though.
time around. There was already a kill
It could
taken,
also
but
be a
just
ruse
like
though, because
last
there's
time.
3 players here still.
Exactly, they're gonna run back into the numbers. Jamalino stunned out. Oh, popped and boo! Didn't stand a chance. Goshmara
Holy
stuns
shit, man.
himself.
5.
Oh,
5
this
goals
is
to
stunning
that.
performance coming out of the defensive side. 12-7. Eintracht Frankfurt on the verge of dethroning Los Niños, sending them out in a disgraceful way. For this banner, making it to Barcelona was a necessity. But going out this far from reaching that goal, it wasn't even thought of.
Expectations on
Dude,
this roster of
EMEA next year is going to be complete chaos. It's going to be awesome.
And for Eintracht Frankfurt, we spoke about it at the beginning, a new start. And Jamalino, 16 years of age, but some players who've been around the block have been waiting for their opportunity. Have been fighting back in some cases as well. Look to take them down.
Holy bro. Fawns into double damage. Nah. Mate, Boo has to 1v3.
The breach showing impact once again.
Gets the orb, gets his ult.
Another last-ditch effort, clutch scenario. His ult will get
My
him
guy's
the
going to try
spike.
run over towards A.
But does he
Wait.
want to make a move first?
No.
Oh. His ult will not give him the spike. Yeah,
Okay.
you can even see Jamalino's just like, okay, but the spike's still here. He's gone for the element of surprise rather than having the spike, which means he now still has to go back to the spike. So they are watching the spike. There is a gap, though. Actually, there's a pretty big gap.
There kind of has to be because there's so many angles to clear, but they've got to... Oh, Jamalino's not checking it. He's going to be executed. Somehow Boo's brain has almost won them the
Holy,
round. But
bro.
Eintracht
Heretics.
Frankfurt, they won't
That's
fall
mad.
for this one.
I mean, their year is done, Chad. The
13-7,
chance of them going through champ points is
2-0
insanely
once
slim.
again. The VCT tier
I give them like a
1
1%er for it all to go right.
Those who are below.
Yeah, this is the fact of the matter.